Ghosts have existed in legend for years as part of the belief in the existence of the afterlife. The soul of a dead person or animal is believed to appear to the living in many different forms, perhaps to comfort a grieving relative or to return to settle a grievance. However, not all ghosts are scary or even visible, and they can vary in form from transparent wispy shapes to realistic lifelike apparitions, or to just a feeling something is watching you. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's hard to dismiss the never-ending sightings and footage of them, and the belief in ghosts is widespread throughout the world. The overwhelming consensus of science is that there is no proof these spirits exist. However, sometimes it's hard to explain when a clear apparition or a paranormal experience is caught on camera. In this video, we'll take a look at 5 scary paranormal videos and images that have so far defied explanation. Now, before we get started, we'd just like to say a massive thank you to this video's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Chances are you're a fan of top 5s, and you've probably got a knack for late night investigations in all corners of the internet. Whether it's deep dives into the unknowns of the universe, or binging the newest mystery thriller series on your favourite streaming service, you probably spend a good amount of time online. But what if we told you there was a safe way to do so? In addition to an opportunity to access the web from any location in the world, no strings attached. With Surfshark VPN, these incredible possibilities are delivered directly to you in the simplest ways possible, letting you evolve into a top-tier internet sleuth. One of Surfshark's greatest keys is its ability to unlock access to servers from anywhere on Earth, whether it be the United States or even East Asia. Surf the web in any country in any time zone. This means your favourite television shows and digital programming that's only available in certain territories are now available on your own streaming service accounts like Netflix or Amazon Prime. Just switch servers on the VPN to a country of your choice, and entirely new libraries will be at your viewing disposal, on an unlimited number of devices too. There's also an additional level of security as well, so if protecting your data and information is a priority, Surfshark VPN uses industry-leading encryption to secure your data, keeps your browser history confidential, and automatically blocks over 1 million known virus hosting websites and other phishing threats. It may sound too convenient to be true, but we promise that's just the tip of the iceberg. For a limited time, use our code TOP5s upon checkout to unlock a brilliant 83% discount, along with 3 months free and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Easily the best price on the VPN market. So what are you waiting for? Grab your magnifying glass, shut those Venetian blinds, and become a better sleuth with Surfshark VPN. Poltergeist activity in Abu Dhabi. This piece of footage was pointed out to us by a viewer. It was filmed by an urban explorer in an empty house in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. We do not have a lot of information on it and cannot verify whether it's genuine or not. But we think that the guy in the footage appears pretty terrified. It seems like the place has been taken over by angry poltergeist activity. Take a look at the footage.
هذا مكان مسلمين. أنتم مش جايبكم هنا. أنا متحصن بذكر الله عز وجل. ولن يضرني إلا بشيء قد كتبه الله لي. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله. أعوذ بالله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Creepy or set up? What do you think? The nightclub ghost. This chilling footage was captured on a security camera inside ATIK nightclub in Wrexham, North Wales, in the United Kingdom. At the time, the club was closed, but the manager, who was at home, was alerted to an alarm call at the club. And when he looked back over the security footage, he was shocked at what he discovered. Take a look. We have to agree there's a lot going on there. as well as the stools and signs falling over, hanging decorations above the bar, continue to sway back and forth. There also appears to be orbs shooting across the room. The manager who responded to the call is reported to have said that there were rumours from staff that odd things kept happening in the club when no one was there, but just thought it was one of them pulling a prank. After seeing the footage, he is now convinced something weird is going on, because at the time the footage was caught, the club shut and locked up, and it was only him and his assistant who had the key. After the incident, the venue was considering calling in paranormal experts, although we cannot find any update on what they discovered. What do you make of it? Creepy figure lurking in baby's bedroom. This clip was recorded on CCTV camera in a home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The clip was posted to Reddit, but has since been removed due to some unkind comments. A mum posted it asking for help when her surveillance video showed a mysterious figure peering out of her baby's bedroom. If you look quickly at the footage, you wouldn't notice it, but keep an eye on the door at the back of the room. It looks pretty creepy, and is possibly an intruder, as it appears to look around the door as if to check the coast is clear. At the time the footage was recorded, it was just the mum and her baby in the house, but it definitely looks like someone or something else had joined them. Redditors believe the figure appears to have tentacles, and some suggested it was an intruder carrying a weapon. Many urged the mum to call the police in case it was an intruder. Take a look at these enhanced images. If we are to believe the mum lives alone in the house with the baby, seeing this footage must have really creeped her out, as it has us, and we hope she's gotten to the bottom of it. The pastor and the poltergeist. A police chaplain from Florida, US, kept getting notifications from his home security camera of movement in his living room. When he watched what was causing the alerts, he was shocked at what he saw. Take a look. Pastor Menzel Ford said the mysterious orb was hovering around his living room for hours, although he couldn't physically see it when he went to look. It was only visible on the live feed. Now we know a lot of stuff that is picked up on security cameras can be explained by dust, insects, or cobwebs. However, in this instance, that doesn't seem to be the case, as not only does the orb seem too big for any of those, but it later splits into three. Take a look. The pastor confirmed it was not a flashlight or passing car, and he is completely baffled by what the orb could be, and a little spooked out. Some have suggested the orb could be demonic in nature, and an exorcism may be needed to expel it, while others believe they may be spiritual and nothing to worry about. Orbs in photographs and videos can almost always be explained. However, when an orb cannot be explained, paranormal enthusiasts believe they represent the soul of a human or animal that has passed, which is travelling around from one place to another. The circular shape they take on makes it easier for them to move around, and is often the first state they appear in before they become a full-bodied apparition. Do you think that is the case with these orbs? And if so, let us know. Maltese soap ghost. This next one was sent in to us by a Maltese viewer. It is quite an old one, but it's not one we have seen before, and at the time it caused a bit of a stir in Malta, with many of the locals believing it is the most convincing ghost video ever captured in their tiny country. The entity made an appearance in 2016 during an episode of the popular Maltese soap opera, Friends and Enemies, when viewers noticed a spooky anomaly that wasn't part of the storyline. In a scene where two of the actors were having a serious conversation in a church, in the background a reddish dot of light could be seen moving across the doorway to the church. Take a look. Some viewers were so freaked out they contacted members of the production company to check if the apparition was intentional, who confirmed that the only people on set were the two actors and the camera crew, and had no idea what the entity was. The scene was filmed in the Church of All Souls in Haltarshin, Malta, and after researching the church, it seems it is fairly new and was built to replace the far smaller chapel and cemetery that dated back to the 1700s, although we couldn't find any other stories of paranormal activity in the area. Could this have been an elaborate hoax by the production team, or was that the ghost of one of the souls buried in the graveyard in the church grounds? What do you think? Now we have a bonus photograph for you. It's the Ghost Lady of Calsey Park. Calsey Park is a public park in Beckenham in the borough of Bromley, Greater London in the United Kingdom, and was originally part of the Calsey Manor estate. The mansion that used to be part of the estate dates back to the 1400s, but it was demolished and rebuilt in around 1800 and converted into a rambling Gothic revival house with an added chapel. Over the years it was a convent, a school, as well as being used by the military in World War I, before being demolished in 1921. So it's had its fair share of triumph and tragedy, and it's said that the history behind it remains in the form of a lady ghost that allegedly now haunts the area the manor used to stand on. Today the ground is a public park enjoyed by dog walkers and families, and is a popular place for photography and duck feeding. However, over the years, some extraordinary images have been taken in and around the gardens that appear to show the same apparition of a lady dressed in old-fashioned attire. The first appeared in 2010 and was taken by Paul Reed, who was taking his dog Harry for a walk, when he tried to take a picture of him by the ducks. But Harry was particularly reluctant that day and was cowering back towards him as he took the shot. This was odd behaviour for Harry, but Paul thought nothing of it until he looked back at the photos he had taken, and this one appeared. Then in 2006, a similar image appeared as a reflection in the water, this time taken by Jean Gill, who was in the park feeding the ducks with her grandchildren. The latest image was taken in 2018 by Lordana Pascaru, who believes she also captured the Ghost Lady of Calsey Park. What do you think? The last two photographs could definitely be cases of pareidolia, but that first image is particularly creepy. So that's it for this video. We hope you've enjoyed these 5 scary ghost videos and images, and the added bonus. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow for another scary video.